gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Let me see here. I am signing in to see if everybody can hear me. So, wouldn't that be nice tonight? Let's just see if I can. Hey, looks like it's taking a pause in between. It does sound like you guys can hear me. I do have 2 earbuds in today. Looks like it's taking a pause. Goodness. Let's see if it's better without the earbuds. That was a little fuzzy. It might be because my earrings and my hair are in the way. Let's see. Let's try this now. Yep. Sure sounds better without it, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy? Y'all, technology. Can we just say, girl, they don't pay me enough for technology. It's amazing. Hi, Helen. Adopted auntie to us. I'm here. Love you too. I hear. It's different from I love you. I was like, hello, I love you. No, it's hello, I can hear you. Giving you guys a second to join. Let's see if we can share, because sharing is caring. Can you guys give me a thumbs up? Big old fat thumbs up. Baby. Give me some hearts if you can do that. Hit the share button. You can do that on all your things from Pinterest to you name it, I got you. Or you can get me. However that works for you. Let's see here. And let's just pray that Lord God will keep his hand on this technology tonight. Myself. You gotta kid me. My goodness. So my iPad is dead. And that's where I usually see my Facebook comments. But let's see here if I can, I'm always learning stuff. Awesome. Sure. I should have, there's the chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, Ina Bear. Hello, my sister. You guys, I am post Taekwondo, so I feel like my hair is a little funky. Those are official words. More like a funky monkey. Okay, I see Kathleen. Austin Cookie Farmhouse. Woohoo! Good girl. Oh, you are so cute. So, if you guys don't know, with gettingcrafty.net, flushed. That's okay. I ate dinner before popping on, and I'm super grateful. We are going to go over the top today. We're going to have tons of fun. I have joined our whole chamber, and I'm actually jumped in, and you're going to laugh. Ina's going to yell no in just a second. Ina's going to say a very long no because she loves me. But I have taken on the fall festival for our town of Markle. We've brought it back. I am the head lead for the chamber on it. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, I'm so thankful you think this looks great. All I can say is, woo, she's a little crazy. It's huge today, too. Try doing taekwondo in super humidity. Wear this white taekwondo non-breathable outfit. That's what you wear. And you have to laugh because it could be worse. But our will not allow it. So I am excited to be here. I have to tell you guys, it's been nuts. We have had so many technology problems, as you've known, for the last week. It's the phone is a big part of it. And then Google was, when they switched the phone number, got locked out of Google. I'll tell you something. There's no support. None. Zero. You get a phone number and you think you're on it, it's not it. Basically, nobody would help us or help me. Really, but me. I had a few friends that were from around the world that were helping, so it was us in that alone. I just don't like to be alone. Y'all are here with me today, so there you go. We are going to be creating, and I'm excited because I've had this idea in the back of my head to create. I'm going to keep fudging, like y'all. Just smack my fingers. Let me put my hair up so I'm not so warm. I should have my fan on. Let me do that. y'all with the thing. Somebody asked me once if I was from Texas. No. Oh, well, that's loud. Let's see if we can somewhere else. And the fan is amazing. Yeah. There. That's better. Okay. So, you guys need your help. Stacy! Is it going in and out? Crackers and cheese. We don't know. I am doing everything I can via technology. The only other thing would be to get my family off the television and all of their technology. So I could send them, then I'll lose you guys. So, I don't know. Let's see how it goes, right? Okay, so I have a shirt on that inspired this. The moment I purchased this shirt, I knew I had to create it. But we don't have like a giant butterfly die cut. And I love butterflies, if you don't know. I released butterflies at my wedding. I think they're a symbol of new life and beauty. And if you don't know, a little preach in here, the way God made butterflies is when they're in the cocoon, and their DNA can change completely. It's no longer the same creature it once was, and it's new and it's beautiful. And so I think that's pretty cool. So this is the shirt. Let me see if I can get, let's see if we don't fall, because that would suck. Y'all. And my chair is like a rotating chair, so let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's just pull it off of the stand. This is going to be easier. See that? Isn't this shirt pretty? It was from Love and Faith. Of nature with my butterfly. A little vintage, lots of fun color. So I asked my daughter what we should paint our nails. She picked this color. She said it matched the butterfly. So let's hope we can recreate this in a way that is super exciting. Flowers are super awesome. One of my favorite flowers. Daisies are my other favorite flower. I love flowers, so I don't know if I have a favorite flower anymore. Used to be hydrangeas and roses and daisies and dahlias, and I could keep going. But so I'm going to combine a couple of passions that I have here with you today. We're going to be doing some stamping, die cutting, and some twisting on what is the norm. So hopefully you're as excited as I am. I know you are. And so I'm glad you love them too, Cheryl. I mean, they really are. And I do love Love and Faith shirts. I have a huge collection. The gentleman that fixed our house, he came in and he goes, I have a whole stand and stacked super tight on top of each other, and my religious Love and Faith style shirts, my inspirational, I call them inspirational, are two huge buckets, and they're shoved in there. And then I have homeschooling. I have categories of fashion I love. Hey, hello, my friend Leonie. She's down in Oz, you guys. She's in the land down under, and I'm probably butchering that, but she loves me anyway. So we're going to be creating a really cool card today, and it is over the top. So I'm going to need your patience. Can you agree to give me some patience? Say, yeah, baby, I got you, or we got this. And so we're going to hop on to creating, and it's in my head. I did not have time to come up here and create it beforehand today because I homeschool my kids, and this is where we do all of our homeschool meetings for our co-op and community groups. So it's just, I'm roaring down a hill like a snowball effect, right? It's like, it's going to go fast. But it's a very blessed season. And so let's turn and create right now. Now, you should be able to, tonight, see this tutorial on my blog at gettingcrafty.net, which I was locked out of until Friday, late Friday. Girls, let me just tell you. Oh, it's just awful. But praise the Lord, I am in. So we're going to turn around and create right now. I think you got enough, right? You guys have seen it. It's really pretty. Now, I had a way to spin this, and I'd love your opinion. That's how you always work. I can see it. Leonie, that's funny. Okay, let's do this. Don't look. Okay. There we go. if we could do this. We have space today. I have a ton of videos that I have done for you guys, and then I got locked out of my account. Just saying. So I have our Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. We're going to be using that stamp set and die today. This owns me. I've been able to finally grow my first set of sunflowers, and what's amazing to me is that they follow the sun all morning. I take my dogs out early in the morning, and they're facing me when I come to the front of my fence. And then in the daytime, in the middle of the day, they're facing, and at the end they're facing away. And these long stalks are just so gorgeous. So if you didn't see, you have 2 days to sign up for the all-inclusive sunflower kit with me, with Paper Pumpkin. It comes right to your door. It's $24. Or if you'd like to get a free product with it, make sure you let me know. Put it on my blog explaining it all. But there's a free gift for those that subscribe and grab that. So super cool, right? And then, because daisies are also one of the happiest flowers, I grabbed a background stamp set called the Daisy Garden. Hello, Karen. So this is a lot, you guys. And so I have, for me, when I get excited, I talk really fast. So if I'm in a room, because I need to sometimes hear it. These are fabulous. They are fabulous. They are fabulous. They are fabulous. But I'm going to tell you, with my ADHD, dyslexia, blah, 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 sometimes these images are hard for me to pinpoint. And what I want you to do is when you look at dies and stamp set, you're going to look at something that stands out different. For me, that's this hook right here. Everything's kind of going like a sun, and then this one leaf kind of pops off to the side. It's kind of like our children. And they don't always listen to you, and they do their own thing. I'm just saying, it's true, isn't it? Am I alone in that? Marilyn! Hello, my sister. Love you. Marilyn posts the funniest guys. She's a hoot and a half. So I want you to look at this stamp set. Do you see how it's got all these gorgeous fine line drawn, sunflower drawn images, right? Absolutely stunning. But that there, right there, is your little hook. And when you look at this, you remember your little hook is right here. So when you look at and you line it up, boom, it's going to go right over it, okay? So I'm going to teach you a couple of little tricks and tips, and we'll be doing some die cutting. We're going to have some fun. Now, I am all about wanting to make sure I have that hook. And we're going to be double tagging it today. We're going to be using 2 sets. I don't always combine sets, but when I do, they're fabulous. And we're going to be using this background stamp set. And I have a gnat flying around me. Y'all, I don't know if it's worse to have a gnat or a bug, like a bigger bug. Oh, that's not true. You guys know when the season hits, that big bug thing can really startle the heck out of you. So we're going to do a mask. Pretty easy, pretty fun. I'm watching this hook. When you're doing something, a tag way to remember where that hook is grab a little one of these. Now, first of all, you can reuse them, put it back on the stack, right? But I know this is where my hook is, right here. Boom, shakalaka, babies. Right there. Ah, damn it. Got away. Sorry, excuse my language. There's 2 gnats. And I don't have any food up here per se, but that's okay. We're good. I want to make sure it's completely on the block. And our little hook right. You can mask while you mask it directly on the stamped image. You choose, right? It's an option that you can mask, like you can ink it and then put a mask on. A lot of variety on how to do this technique. It's going to get a little messy, and when things get messy, I need something to kind of hold me together. So here we're gonna go. We're gonna put the mask on. I really want to do about half right here. Okay. Now, this does have adhesive. Damn those little gnats. And I'm gonna set all this aside. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ink and stamp. So sound is still very spotty. That is a bummer. I need to know what, because it was spotty when I used the other crackers and cheese. Hopefully our Wi-Fi stands up to the test of time. We'll see. I'm going to grab this StazOn Jet Black ink. You know me, this smells like almonds. Almonds anymore. So it's my allergies that developed. Bummer. Okay. We're going in and we're really going to give it a good inking, just like so. We have a piece of basic white cardstock. And we're going to come up and give it a good dub. 2 stamps will be above, right there. I don't like that at all. Okay, so let me show you what I do instead. Mama knows how to fix this. See, we're going to be playing tonight, you guys, and I love you. Doesn't mean I am all that in a bucket of cheese, really. And so, I was actually talking to Elsie and Cookie, a fantabulous lady, and she and I were talking about having her do the cookies for some of my upcoming retreats. I'm really excited. I love to offer custom cookies for my in-person and online events. That's really dark. Do you like it? It kind of got a little blurry because I did that, but I like it. I'm not objecting to this at all. Okay, so we know that is right there. And this is where you start playing the puzzle game. You place it looking for your pieces and where they're going to go. Oh, there's my hook, actually. It's amazing how this has. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this. Like, are you ready? That's a little bit better. This is a little bit better. Right there. As you're following it along, I do this. I just place it right where I play, and it's where I need it to be. Realize that a lot of people lose patience in this part of the crafting. Don't do that. It's okay. And Ina's at home laughing at me because she knows it's not funny. I'm going to grab a small Post-it, sticking out here, and we're going to come in, we're going to grab it just like that. And I do rub it up and down a little bit because I want that adhesive to kind of wrap around the die, right? Then we have our die right now. I'm going to back you out. You ready? It's going to move. Ready? Here we go. And there is really none of that sound effect. It's all me, y'all. I'm fancy like that. Yellow. Is this one of your favorite bundles, Deb? I love that. Okay, so this is our die cutting machine. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay. I like hamburgers and I cannot lie. Random fact. But when you're putting this in, a hamburger is best when it's stacked well. And that's the same as these dies. Also, when I use our die cutting machine, I use one trivet. As you can say, this is broke. This is not broken. It's been broken in. It's been used and well loved. And then I have one that isn't, right? I see my daughter probably used it to die cut something, but really not. This is how I keep my dies, my plates lasting a little bit longer. Melody, I've missed you too. Hello, my friend. Okay, sorry. Okay, and we're stacking it up. And for it to go into the mouth, right? I'm always envisioning a good in and out. We're going to stack it in, and we're going to die cut. Generally, I don't keep my hand back here. This is why. Because you're not paying attention, there's 2,500 pounds of pressure with this machine. So when you die cut, these pieces start getting tight together. People have given themselves a blood because they start doing this finger stack, and it kind of gets that fatty piece that's like right there. And they're stuck, and they have to unwind, but they don't think it through because it hurts, right? You don't have to go forward. I'm just doing that because I'm a bit wacky. Right there. And this is the magic. right there. I love it so much. And then I'm going to put my die right back. I'm going to move this to the side because if we don't, Jamie loses things. I did put it on the floor. We know that's probably not advisable. Things that when you have in college, realize these kinds of moves are going to happen. Just saying. Okay. Are you guys bored tonight? Did you have to put me on a shelf and say Jamie needs to go till? Do you need to do this? Yes, I can do this on parchment all the time, sister. All the time. Okay, so we're going to mask the other side here. Okay. Boom. I'm a thrifty, and I like using things a bunch of times before they're used up. Okay, just saying. I'm going to grab what looks like... Why do I have gnats here? You guys, I don't understand. I don't understand bugs. Why do they bother me so much? Because, like anything else, this is my theory, the devil loves to distract us. And I feel distracted whenever there's bugs thumping me. Little buggers. Okay. Now, isn't this beautiful? Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it so much. And generally, I just put it straight down on the surface. The clear block, and actually I have one. Because of my damage to my nerves, sometimes the bigger stuff is hard for me to hold. I will not be able to hold this at my hand, and I have no control. That's overwhelming to me, just so you know. Oh no, Stacy, did you? Yes, resend it, my friend. Send me a message to make sure I did receive it. I did get hacked with, and there was all that technology. Girls, I'm just saying, I don't drink very often, but it made me want to drink heavily. Like, it was amazing that occurred last couple of weeks. Is it amazing to you? Not really, because you've seen the slow progression of death in my life with technology. Okay, so the only part getting this image is on here. You can choose how you want it to look. What do you want to embrace on your background stamp is really what you're trying to do. Now, this reminds me of the sunflowers. Sunflowers make me happy. This is a custom gift. This custom kit, once they're gone, they're gone. This is going to go fast because people love sunflowers like me. So if you want to get multiples of these, you can do that. You can get refills. But if you order like the 3-month or the 6-month, you see. This is a scrap right now. So I want this to look like my t-shirt. That's what we're going to embrace. I'm going to cut in and ink this. I do things another way. You can use Stampin. It's one of my favorite tools. I just figured today we weren't about to add one more tool to my life. Not when I have fun. We're going to embrace. I want this to go right here. Now, this is the secret. Keep your finger here. Put a scrap piece of paper on top. Grab your bone folder and just use. We have a mask here, so you really want to kind of put in that mask there. And putting a scrap of paper, my bone folder's not getting dirty, and that makes me happy, but your scrap paper will. Does that make sense? Thank you, my love. Okay. So first of all, super pretty. I love me some daisies and flowers. We did plant daisies. They were late. I planted everything late this year. This is the magic. Are you guys ready? Drum roll, please. I didn't even warn you. I zoomed in. Sorry. Oh, she's so pretty. Do you love it? Just like I do. Okay. It's okay to appreciate the crazy of Jamie. Now, I'm grabbing brights. Why? I just feel like we should be bright today. I could grab Regals, but you know what? Let's go fun. Let's go bold. We can watercolor this for sure, easy, but I just thought, do you guys realize we have all of these coordinating markers? Guys, and this can paint down and you can use it that way. Niece use markers to do that. This is even better for that technique, but you can also use it to color. And so a lot of people don't realize that. I'm going to go with each collection of color is designed to coordinate. So all you have to do is combine those colors, right? If you haven't, you should be able to see and subscribe. Hit that bell with my logo right there, and you should be able to hit it and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Now we're going to go into the center and we're going to use the Mango Medley, and I'm very gentle with this tip right here. And I think the secret to this, quite honestly, is to make sure that you use the same colors on both sides, right? You really want that. We're going to be really digging that color, not digging, we're going to be applying like a couple of circular coats. That did not sound right otherwise. I'm so happy to be here. You guys don't know. I thought it was the end of my business. I know that sounds crazy. And I really could pivot. I was just so raw after the year we have had. And we're praying. If you guys don't know, my husband has 5 interviews this week. So if you are praying, please keep us in your prayers. God is going to do something amazing. I just know it. He brought us here to Indiana, and he brought you guys into my life. And I just know that's how the Lord works. He does big things, and he shows us his love in big and beautiful ways. And something that seems like a burden can really be a blessing in disguise. Something my son did recently really upset me, for example, and I was really hurt. I think that's where a lot of upsetness comes from, right? I love my son to death. But I figured, you know what? I'm going to embrace the situation. He's not going to like the results, because when I do that, it's going to bite him in the tushes. Or, as my friend Ina, if she's still here, the tuckus. It's going to bite him in the peach, that's for sure. Okay. And everything is in his timing. Exactly. Thank you guys so much. It will not bleed into the pot because, Kathleen, this is a solvent ink that we stamped with. I would not use this with my alcohol-based markers, but these are a water-based ink, so they color really, really well. Just like this. Now, I'm going to use the Mango Medley across all the areas I want the mango. What I mean by that is I'm going to keep that vibe happening here. Now, I could go super elaborate with this and do a lot of die cutting on this side and fussy cutting. I'm not going to. But we are... What is up with these gnats that kind of filled my home the last couple of days? You know what it is anytime... We're new to Hoosier life, but we've always struggled with fruit flies. And I think because we buy from local farmers, we get a little bit more of that here in our home. And it landed on my nose. I think fruit flies are work of the devil. Are you laughing? I know Helen is on here and she's laughing at me. She misses. You know what? I've missed her too. I miss all of you guys. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little 411. Do you know that you can get more of me anytime you want? You can. I give my Getting Crafty family, those that get the discount on their supplies and my classes, they actually get more of me every week. Do a second live with them. And tonight we're doing our long gathering because they're my family. The family that God brought me, like a bonus family. So I'm going to go in with the green just because I want to get that done. Now there's 2 tips. This writes and this colors. Such a great tool. And it's actually, I'm going to tell you a secret, it was one of the reasons I joined Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up because of all the coordinating products and all that greatness. I also joined Stampin' Up. Somebody asked me that recently, and I said almost 17 years ago. They're the only company I know that does direct sales that are debt-free. They have no debt. It's amazing. But they have amazing products. This here made my life so much easier. Granny apple green, and get the stems. And you can build color to lines that Stampin' Up artists drew. And then I'm going to go over, and it's just going to apply that second layer of color. And you know what color we're going to add that you may not be expecting on here. If you can figure out what other bonus color I'm going to add, you get, somebody will get this card tonight. Who wants to get the card? Can you figure out, I'm going to add a bonus color, and it's going to make everything come together. So you let me know if you can which bonus color we're going to do. I'm just going to go over it again. And I go over it, it's going to have a natural shadow in the leaf because I drew that line first. I'm going to look up right now. Hello, Linda. Your video came on while fixing dinner. Oh, I love that. Watch later, my friend. I know you will. Linda is one of the most encouraging people to a lot of demonstrators online. Such an encouragement and joy. She really does bless us. There's a color that we're not on the table that I'm going to add. If you can figure out what that color is, let me know. I feel like I'm getting... I was watching a show. After dealing with Google, I would literally zone out on a television show. And one of my favorite shows is an artist show, believe it or not. But it's not something you might normally pick. People don't know, I have a large collection of tattoos. Ink master. I love that they play with inks and shadow. I learn a lot from these artists. And so watching it out because I couldn't even bring myself to come in my studio because everything with Google was like a nightmare. But they do the color that I was talking about. Somebody applied it and he just talked about how it makes everything pop. And I was like, oh, I knew that. Like, I knew that already. Okay. Name a color. You guys go ahead. Tell me. Now I'm going to take, these are all the Brights collection. I'm going to take the yellow, which is Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to go over the leaves. You can see I brought the mango up. But this is going to give you that beautiful two-toned effect right here. You can just these inks, these markers by or if you make the right investment, buy the whole kit. You save 10% on all the markers that way. And then you get this fat shelves. What color do you guys think I'm going to anything that is not currently on my table? And somebody who calls it is going to, you can't be, like, you can totally, but you're not in trouble for yelling a color out online. Just whip it out with your fingers, baby. I'm making sure that you guys can see me. Hopefully my fingers don't cover the art that we're doing too much. Now I debated doing this with our Stampin' blends, and I would have done Memento ink instead if I did that, right? But I love this so stinking much, you guys. Look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. And look how pretty they go together. Now I'm just taking that daffodil and we're coloring in this fine line drawn. Beautiful. Paper company. You have to get every month. If you don't know that, it's an option. You can just choose to skip that month. But it's so pretty. One of my friends, Bonnie, she is super creative, but she likes having something there that just kind of gives her something out of her box. She leads a bunch of women in making cards, and I've been blessed to become a part of their society of sisters. And Bonnie's just amazing. But she likes somebody to kind of lead her. I actually have a crafting event with them coming up. I'm excited. We're going to be doing sunflowers, actually, because mine are blossoming. And so I have a kit. My friend, but Denise, was laughing with me. And her name is Gerber. There's a Gerber daisies for you. Oh, the sound is poor sound. I'm so sorry. I wonder if it's because my air conditioning is on. The main vent is actually up here, like the main machine. I can try my earbuds again. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to take my earring off. Put my earbuds on. Let's see. Can you still hear me? All right. Can you hear me? Is this better? I want you to comment. Is this better with the sound? First of all, can we just all give me a collective, oh my goodness, that's pretty. I love it so much. I know, my husband and son say I'm not easy to please, but I really am. Look at that, you guys. Stunning. But this looks like it's missing something. One of the go-tos I will have is, I will use my Wink of Stella. It's a liquid glimmer pen. And I will do this. And I follow the line of each leaf. Now, it's going to make it a little bit darker. It is going to paint on microfine glitter. Boom, chakalaka, baby. Oh, it's so pretty. I love a little sparkle. Here, guys. All right. We're going to go in on that big one here. But it's a lot of leaves, so I'm not going to do this. Is this better, Nancy? It is. Bugger. Whale. Is it better, though, or is it not? I don't know. In or not. It's the way I use Restream. It's the app I use. It needs Wi-Fi. Maybe it's because this phone, I've paid so much money to have all this fixed, you guys. And you can see this full tutorial on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. I'll load it up tonight for you. Okay, nobody has commented on what the magic color is going to be to make this pop. Do you have any ideas? What is the magic color that you think I will use for this beautiful sunflower? I'm going to make those daisies pop. Any ideas? I think a lot of it is because she's my voice is Lee. I'm super sorry. It does still sound crackly. Light blue. Please, you're right. Okay. Let's see if this goes better. Melody with the red, but I'm going to use blue. Blue is the color our eyes are trained for, to look at colors pop, much like you would see in the sky. So we're going to go in the same collection, and we're going to just grab the really light, pretty paintbrush side. And I love this too. They're designed to stack. I'm going to go in and watch the magic occur, you guys. We're going to... You don't have to make it super solid. You can add a little bit of around the flowers if you want. That blue actually is much like salt or tahini on watermelon. That salty flavor will make it taste sweeter. That blue color will make the colors pop. If you want to go softer, you could have used one of the really light blues from the Subtles collection as well. It's such, I don't know that it's the system. I don't know. But we're going to get through this. You guys are going to have fun. What do you think of this card so far? That's what my question is, right? Like, do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you so annoyed with the sound? I can't even fathom. Like, that would make me go feel bonkers. But your support is like priceless. I appreciate my little germophobic daughter, my youngest, came in and she sick to her stomach. I said, "Why? What happened?" When she flew into her mouth, and she was so horrified. I feel her pain. Got a gnat trying to climb into my mouth. Wow. Do you like it? Oh. Nope. Do you love the blue on it, Deb? Me too. Now, I see the little white along the edge. You can take and continue that white all the way through. Right here. This is a... And so, I'm sorry you're having a storm, Deb. We're having a storm too. We had a lot of rain tonight. That might be contributing to this technology glitch. Check and see if there's anything else. I'm on the verge of calling Restream if you have any tech suggestions. Because I have paid a fortune, really, for Wi-Fi boosters and routers and you name it, girls. The color pop. What do you think? I love it, Debbie. I do too, quite honestly. And I think watching my fingers, I see it like glitch on the screen. So it may not even be the sound. It might literally be like the app is glitching in between, or you can create a shadow. This is a secret. Coco Chanel always said, take off the last thing that you put on. Also, stop before you keep going. Like, that's part of the secret on this here. Awesome. I love it. I hope you do too. Now, we're not done. Do you love the morning? It does feel like a beautiful summer day to me. It really does. Now, I do see how I went darker around the stem, and I like it, you guys. So I'm just going to create a little bit darker shadow, just a little dash right here. Don't overdo it, right? Just kind of remember your light sources. Your light source is going to be up on this. There you go. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm excited about this. And I just thought, why don't we have fun with how this is going to look? I was debating, do you want to add embossing or die cutting? Can you guys comment? Do you want die cutting or embossing added to it? You tell me. I can show you how to take it the other way on the video tutorial. I might do. So you can come back and watch this where it'll be quicker on my video tutorial that I'll change it up and I'll do the other. So we're going to grab my embossing machine. We're going to grab this piece of basic white stuff and not lose our postie. We're going to go to 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's just going in a 1/4 inch, you guys. That's all we're doing. Then we're going to grab a piece of thick basic white. Thick. I was made for good things because this girl was born with thick thighs. That's not true, but we're going to say that and lie to ourselves. For it at 4 1/4, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/2. Oh, you know what? I like blue. So you know what we're going to do is we're going to add a layer. Take this one, 3/4 by 5 instead. This will make it pop even more, believe it or not. Okay, we're gonna get rid of our scraps. Why? Because we don't need it. There's no fancy reason. Then we're gonna grab that Coastal Cabana. I have the cardstock right behind my shoulder. I wanna grab that and tear it open. All right. Red. That's just from this color. I didn't put sealant on top of my nail, and that might be contributing to it. Quite legit. Okay. 4. There we go. We have these layers that we're going to do, but I want something fun and whimsical. So we're going to give a good impression with the embossing folder. I mean the bone folder, not embossing folder. I'm going to zip you out just a smidge. I'm going to go slow so I don't give you vertigo. No vertigo, sisters. No vertigo. Now, a couple things. You could have done yellow. Yellow would embrace that as well. But that blue addition, highly summery, is going to make that blue pop just a smidgy more. All right. So I'm feeling, you guys didn't comment, but I'm going to do die cutting. So let me grab the one I'm thinking here. Something pretty. Something fabulous. Hold on. I'm looking for the one. I don't think I know its name. I think I'm just going to look for it by image. Maybe. And I'm going to scream in my head, but I know I had it. There it is. I saw it. And this is in alphabetical order, so you think that, like, here you go. This right now, one of my favorite dies. And did you know you can get it for free right now? When you place an order, you can get this as your free seller right now. And it's one of my very, 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 very favorites. Why? Because polka dots, y'all. You know me. I love me some polka dots. And it may not look like it's going to hugely transform this, but it will. Moving all my schmutz to the side. Some not in your face. All right. Remember, this girl likes hamburgers and her tacos. So fitting it all into the mouth is all about lining it up. Okay. So a couple things. I like things to be straight. I get a little OCD about certain things, and that's where this comes in. I'm going to go just like this. And remember that sticky note we used earlier? You can totally use it here. It's going to get cut. I just want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And I use the polka dots to frame that out. And we're going to die cut it. Now, don't get rid of these dots when they come out. If you make a fun shaker card, you want to add a fun accent, you name it. This is worth it. But, oopsie, sorry I knocked ya. All right. Look at that. So cute, you guys. So stinking cute. Now, let's put this together really quickly. I'm going to grab my dimensionals, which I know are on my table. See if I can. Actually, I'm going to grab the mini dimensionals. Why? Girls, they're mini. Mini is your friend. All right. So I'm on the back, and I'm going to use those mini dimensionals. It's a worthwhile thing. If you have the right tools, your life is better. Now, I have a massive, repeat after me, massivas. Massivo. Massive. Those are, other ones are not words. But we have an in-person sale coming up on all my BOGO items so you can see it. My online BOGO is officially closed. So you guys will have to wait till the next one. But my in-person will be happening August 20th in the morning. And my next retreat will be in person and online the first Saturday of September. So there you go. We're going to place this right across the top, and it's polka dots. It makes me so happy. I'm so easily pleased. And then we have this really fun little sunflower here. I like this. And let me pick. I think I'm gonna go with a horizontal here. And I want to make sure that it's going to have its adhesive. Do you love it, Lisa Marie? Me too, sister. This is over the top. It's not like your normal, you make 100 of these. But if you really want to tell somebody you love them, this is going to go to a friend of mine, Kathy. She's having brain surgery coming up. And I want to send her a little sunshine card. She volunteers with me at a ministry we do at church for, it's called Friends Ministry. And we work with people with special needs. And she has Parkinson's. And so they found they can do a brain stimulation on her. And they should be able to restore her abilities. But she's nervous. If you guys are praying, please keep Kathy in your prayers. Super wonderful woman, donates her heart and her time to those that are challenged in different ways. But let me tell you, they bring me so much joy. I leave that Sunday service that I serve with them, and my friend Risa, she leads that ministry, and I could live I'm on a kite all day. Like, I'm really soaring kind of feeling. Look at that. Now, I'll tell you a secret. We can keep going and going and going and going. I feel like it needs something in this corner. I think it needs a balance. I have an idea. Hold on here. Let's see. Oh! Sure. I tripped on it, you guys. Knowing me, I'll trip again, so I moved it. These are one of my favorite jewels. It's the iridescent rhinestones because they capture a little bit of a rainbow every time you see them. So you need that, and you need our take your pick tool. My take your pick tool is right here. And we're going to pick up these rhinestones, and we're going to add them as a little accessory. To inspire Kathy with a little bit of rainbow happiness that we caught right there. Do I have to be perfect on this? I do not. That's kind of like me. I am not perfect, no matter how many times I tell my kids I am. Not true. I picked up 2. Right there. Just a little sparkle. Then, I love that tool for my Stampin' dimensional adhesive too. Oh yeah. Now I told somebody they're going to receive this card. They're going to receive one. They're going to receive this one. I'm going to make it again, slightly different for our friend Kathy. So I'm going to send one to you guys. Which of these greetings do you want? I want you guys to pick. Do you want let's celebrate, thanks a bunch, know that you are loved, or congratulations? Bling, bling, bling makes you think of maybe a wink of Stella. Yes, Lisa Marie. So wink of Stella is on the sunflower, if you can see here. Right there. And I'm going to put it in that coastal cabana. I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So our stamps are designed. Let's celebrate you. Celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate. I love it. Know that you are loved, Millie. That's a good one too. I'm gonna give you guys a minute to comment. So whatever stamp that we end up doing, you can use your Stampin' Write markers just like an ink pad. And so it looks like that's all good in the hood, guys. Susan and jumped all over that. And Deb, nice job. So we're gonna let's celebrate you. We're gonna open the card. And we're gonna color this just like that. So I like to do multiple colors. You can use the yellow. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's celebrate. Right? And you're just painting. Don't press hard. Do not. And we're gonna grab that. We need it a little bit brighter. We're gonna do the mango medley. Right there. Puff and puff, and we're gonna burn the house down. That's not true. Blow the house down. You just kind of blow across it. Let's celebrate you. There must be ink on here from before. We will not suffer. But I do like to make my spray. And right, I'm going to use the Stampin' Write marker and maybe cover up some of this nasty right there. Let's. So annoying, isn't it? My nail polish transferred. Just like this. So you can, and one of my friends was a artist, and she got rid of all of her ink pads, and she bought all these Stampin' Write markers and used them because they stored so much easier. Look at that. So easy. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Okay, so we have the little sunflower. Let's celebrate you, which means I have to clean that stamp. And this card. And really, one over-the-top item, one little is all you need, like on this project. Right there. I want you guys to see. I'm going to see if I zoom in just a smidge and show it to you right there. Iridescence. Who's going to receive this card today? Who wants it? Like it, Susan? It has to go within the United States. Can't send this outside of the United States right now. Amazon. I'm gonna let you comment if you want it. Hi. So I do want to let you guys know I joined almost 17 years ago because I love the discount. And I save on every purchase. If it's not free, I save a minimum of 25% on it or more. I can show you how to get more stuff. I get lots of free stuff from Stampin' Up, and so can you. So if you're interested in joining us right now, is a great time. You get a bonus gift in your starter kit of a planner that is phenomenal. And you get to pick any $125 in product for $99 in free shipping. And you're part of the world's best team ever. Literally. We are thebomb.com. Look at that sparkle. I mean, this is sparkle for days. There's a gentleman we know who's got long legs, and we call him Legs at home. He doesn't know that. And so when he's not around, the joke is he's sparkle legs because they're so long and spectacular. They must sparkle. He's in our time. Don't tell. Anyway, I thought that was funny. There you go. I love this. So I'm going to pick somebody's name. You're just getting an embossing machine to use with your parchment paper. All over it, girlfriend. Let's talk. I mean, I'm all over it, boo. And, okay, so Lisa Marie, Kathleen, ID, Delicious. And I have to go. We're going to be doing a second live for my Getting Crafty family afterwards. Everyone wants it, Debbie. You're right. Me. Oh, my goodness. How do I pick? Okay. So I'm going to pick a name. Actually, right there. Oh, star. Kathleen, you're starred. You actually just won this. I picked one of the names, and you're good. So, congratulations. You're going to receive that in the mail. And I appreciate you guys doing favor, and I'll try to recreate a few of these. If you guys see on my neck, I'll do something different with this. So make sure you check it out and comment, and I will pick a winner there to win the other stamp set like this, the other card that I'll post tomorrow. So I hope this brought you so much joy. Kathy, make sure that you send me a text or an email or a message or contact address, and I'm glad to pop it in the mail. Or if you want, we can connect over the next couple of days. She is here locally, so that works out really cool too. And catch a coffee or something. That'd be really fun. Oh, it's so pretty. Catch what I'm going to do different on the next card. I think you guys are going to like it to be different. And you're going to learn something really fun. Do you like this? Did this represent my shirt? So let's do that. Did it do that? Did it give you the vibe? I don't know. Did we capture it? Tell me, what do you think? And I'm glad to send the next card out to somebody. I'm going to create a couple of them because I do think it's really pretty. And my friend Kathy is going through her surgery this week. So you guys keep Kathy in your prayers. Keep my husband in your prayers. We're praying that God brings him the world's best gift of a great job with a great company. And keep my technology. Keep the technology. Okay, it's so awesome. I think you guys are the best. I love you. I love you. I miss you, Lisa Marie. I miss you, Marilyn and Helen and Ina. I miss all of you guys. I'm so glad to be back. This itself is a victory and a blessing. So I have to let you go. I have a second live. I will talk to you later. Thanks for joining me. And I will post those tomorrow, not tonight, because by the time we're done with our second live, I'm going to be tired. So love you. Have a great evening.